Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for Beauty A to Z. This project is a Fantastic Ladies project. I will have their Facebook group linked down below if you have any interest in joining a project panning community over on Facebook that shares ideas for upcoming project panning and supports each other as we try to get through our makeup collections and curate our makeup collections. That's the place where you should be. Again, the link is in the description box down below. This project was created by Jessica and Amanda, and it links one product to every letter of the alphabet. This is the 6th year we've been doing this project. It's one of my all-time favorite projects, and it's about to get interesting. Prior to this update, I know we're like 5 months into this project, but prior to this update, I only had 3 empties and I have 2 more for you today. And I think the ball is rolling. I think we're close to finishing off several more products and I'm so excited. But let's start with the 2 empties I have for you for today. First of all, for the letter N, I have my No Name powder and it is gone. Here it is right here. The pan is nice and dirty, but there is no more powder in there. I call this a no-name powder because I went on a major depotting spree years and years and years ago. I probably ordered 8 or 9 magnetic palettes and I just depotted everything I could get my grubby little hands on. At that time, I did take notes about what product went where, what the name of it was, what the brand was, what the palette was that I took it from. But over the years, I've rearranged the palettes so many times that I lost track of what was what, and I just threw the notes away because they didn't make sense anymore. So I have no idea what this powder is, where it came from, what the brand is, but I used it up as an all-over face powder and it's all gone. I'm very happy. This has been kicking around for a long time, as you might imagine, something I depotted like years and years ago. So I'm so happy that it's gone and out of my inventory and out of this project. My next empty kind of surprised me, even though it's just a deluxe sample. It is this Clinique Happy body lotion. And I was right here at last month's update. I'd only used it for like a few days in between the starting point and this update, and then boom, I used the rest of it up. Another product that's been sitting in my stash for a long time and I couldn't be happier it's gone. I've mentioned this before, but Clinique Happy never smells as good on me as it smells on other people, so it's not a product I'd be interested in purchasing. I do still have a full size of the perfume, but I will deal with that at a later date. But for now, I'm all done with my Clinique Happy lotions and I'm ecstatic. All right, so that leaves my empty count to 5. I'm very happy with that. Let's go over the remaining 21 products that are in this project and I'll show you where I'm at with them. I've been working on some of them very consistently and I'm very happy. Letters A through J all come from my e.l.f. 100 pan palette. This was my Pan That palette last year for the theme Size Matters. And I wasn't ready to stop working on it once my Pan That palette ended last year. So I rolled it over into this project figuring I can work on some of the shades that I had done a lot of the work on last year. I could finish them off this year and keep working on this palette. It's been very satisfying. So I've explained this before. I'm sorry if I'm getting repetitive, but I'm holding it upside down. I am trying to completely finish one shadow from each column in this palette. I've already finished off a shadow in column A, which is this first column, and I've already finished a shadow in column D, which is this column. I finished this shadow. Obviously, I haven't finished any more for this month's update, but I'm getting quite close on one in particular. But the shadows that I worked on over this past month are this shadow right here. I had a tiny pan showing it all along, but I only used it one time and I expanded the pan quite significantly. I use that shade as like a one and done lid and crease shadow, and that's how I was able to expand the pan so much. I did also use this yellow shade one time, but I don't think the pan looks any different. The shade that I've been focusing on the most, of course, is this matte, kind of like vanilla skin colored shadow, and I'm getting very close to it being done. I was really hoping I could have it finished by today, but it's still there. I think if I can keep doing what I'm doing, it will be gone by next month's update for sure. And then the only other shadow I've been focusing in on is this shade down here. There's no pan, there's no real dip, but I have used it several times in the past week or so. I think I mentioned in some project that I am ready to bring some blue back into my life, and that's what I've been doing. I had a really fun blue eye look for like the last couple days. Today I just went with like a monochromatic peachy look, but I've been wearing a lot of blue lately, and when I do, that's the shade I've been reaching for. And I don't have any pan in any shade in that blue column at all. This is a likely suspect for one that I would try to finish, but this is a close second. I like both of those shades very much, and those are the two that I'll probably try to work on the most throughout the year when I'm feeling like wearing a blue eyeshadow, because obviously that would be column I. So the goal would be to completely finish one of those shadows. I don't know if I can do that or not, but I did enjoy that blue eyeshadow several times over the past couple of weeks. For the letter K, I have my eyeliner from Sephora in, is it Khaki Electro or Electro Khaki? Khaki Electro. I did use this a time or two, but I wasn't able to make a new mark on my paper. It's exactly where it was last month, so that's unfortunate, but I need to use it a lot more than I am using it to start making some progress. The product that I am using every day is for the letter L. That is my little Laura Geller cream bronzer, and ooh, it is so close to being gone, you guys. This is all I have left. That is it. I don't know if I could finish it off by next month or not, but I think I might be able to. I am using more and more of this as I get more color to my skin. I'm starting to rock a little bit of a tan, so I'm able to put on quite a bit more of this, and with my BB cream being a little bit lighter on me, I need more of this. So my like BB cream to cream bronzer ratio has been changing this past week or two as my tan comes into effect. I've already finished the product for letter M, and I already talked about letter N. So let's jump to letter O. I have my moisturizer from OC, and this is another one that is really close to being gone. I was reviewing another moisturizer for about a week or two, and if it wouldn't have been for that, this might have been gone by today, but that's all I have left. So we'll see if I could finish that off by next month. I think it's possible, but it might take 2 more months, I'm not sure. For the letter P, I have my face mask from Perricone. I did use this once in the past month, which is really good for me, but not really good for finishing this off. But that's where we're at. I'm gonna try and use it twice this month, at least. Every time I open it, it just makes me so happy. I love this stuff. For the letter R, I have my Rose Body Butter from the Body Shop. I have not touched this at all. This is not going to be touched until probably middle of October, I'm guessing. So nothing to talk about there, but worth a sniff. For the letter S, I have my Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma. No, Peachy Sheen. What was I talking about? Peachy Sheen. I don't know if I used this at all in the past month either. I really don't reach for this. I just need to incorporate it into the mix. Maybe once I hit my 10 uses on my Rowan eyeshadow, which is what I have on my lid today, this would be a good replacement for like when I'm doing this monochromatic peachy look. But I've been reaching for that Rowan eyeshadow to hit my 10 uses on it. And so, yeah, maybe once that glitter bomb is out of a project, I will focus on this one a little bit more. For the letter T, I have my Earth Therapeutics Foot Remedy Therapeutic Balm. This is a lotion for your feet. I have not been using it on my feet because I'll never get it used up if I do that. I've actually been using it as a moisturizer on my legs every morning after I get out of the shower. I've been focusing on this ever since I finished the Clinique lotion. And so I do have some pretty good progress over this past month. It actually might be a little bit lower than that, but I had a hard time seeing through the packaging. So I just marked it there, but it actually might be a little bit lower. We'll see. But yeah, I'm finally working on this, and I think I'm going to keep doing that for a few more months and see how much progress I can make. This is my main lotion that I'm working on. I know it's a foot lotion, but I'm using it as a body lotion. And you guys know it feels a little weird to multitask for me. It's not really a strong suit of mine. But I honestly don't think this would ever get used up in a million years if I only used it as a foot lotion. Like, I'm just not going to slather my feet with lotion, whether I need it or not, whether I have it or not. I'm just not going to do that. So I figured I could put it on my legs. It's a lotion, right? Works fine. For the letter U, I have my double-ended eyeliner from Ulta Beauty. I'm wearing it today. I've worn this a bunch, but there was no progress. This is like the little engine that could. This pencil just doesn't go anywhere. Oh, hello, there you are. I'm focusing on this shade over here called Deep Brown. The other side is called Chocolate. Honestly, both the shades look pretty much the same when I swatch them. But for the sake of progress monitoring, I'm only using this side called Deep Brown. I have it on my upper eyelids. I have it on my lower eyelids, but it doesn't go anywhere. For the letter V, I have my taupe brow pomade from KVD. I'm in a pretty good place with this product right now. I'm using it every single day. I'm very rarely, if ever, cheating on it to use a brow pencil. At the beginning of the year, I was cheating here and there because it's just faster and easier and safer in some ways. Like, there's a little bit of a risk involved when I pull out the pomade, but the more I've used the pomade, the more efficient I've gotten at applying it. I don't always love the way it looks 110%, but for the most part, I feel like I'm making it work. So let me show you where I'm at with that. My goal is to use this up entirely, which, as you can imagine, is probably going to be a 3-year or 4-year endeavor. But you got to start somewhere. Focus. So the first thing I'm working towards is just hitting the bottom of the jar, and that's not happened yet. But that is my immediate goal, is to get to the bottom of the jar. Not gonna lie, it's getting a little hard to keep the heart going, but if it goes, it goes. For now, I'm still trying to keep the heart alive. I'm keeping the love alive. For the letter W, I have another product that I thought I was going to be able to finish by today. I didn't quite make it, but that is my Neutrogena color stick in the shade Sweet Watermelon. And that's all I have left. That little itty bitty bit. I'm so close to having it done. During the school year, I was applying this every single day, once a day. Since the school year ended a couple weeks ago, I'm not applying it once a day because my routine has changed. The time that I would apply this would either be after lunch or when I got in my car and was driving home. And I'm not eating lunch and I'm not driving home anymore. So both those habits that I associated with applying this product are gone. My habit lately has been eating a very large breakfast a little bit later in the day. So like normally I'd be eating breakfast at like 7 or 8. Now I'm eating breakfast at like 10, and it's a little bit bigger than I'd normally eat, but then I skip lunch and I have dinner like around 5 or 6 or 7, and that's it. So I've eliminated my lunchtime meal and I'm not driving home. So I have not been able to incorporate this into my routine as much, and so therefore that little itty bitty bit is still there, but this should definitely be a goner by next month, and I'm really looking forward to getting a lip product out of my inventory. It's a big deal for me. It is a big deal when I use up a lip product because it doesn't happen very often. So I'm very excited. For the letter X, I have my little lipstick from Bare Minerals in XOX. And I was able to make a tiny progress in Mark this month. I love this product. I love this color, but I'm not using it as much as I wish I was. But that's where I'm at now. That's my new line. Like I said, it's super tiny, but I felt like I owed it to myself to make the mark on the paper. For the letter Y, I have my Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Peach Satin. This is where I'm currently at with this guy. At one point over the past month, all of that product that is sitting in the middle came loose and was just kind of flopping around in the pan. So I had to push it back down so that it wouldn't fall out and so that I could pick the product up. So it probably looks a lot different compared to last month, but I know I've used this product up some because I wear it every single day. So I know I've made progress, but I don't know if it's good. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but it was a weird month for this product, and there's still so much product left in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it off this year at all. It might be rolling over into 2024, but I'm in it for the long haul with that product, and however long it's gonna take is how long I'm gonna be working on it, because we're not quitting until it's gone. And finally, for the letter Z, I have my Laura Mercier Highlight in 01. I have most of it depotted into this container and smashed up into loose form. There is a little bit more of it pressed into the original packaging that it came from, but I'm not gonna touch that until this is gone. I have been trying to focus on this more this past month, but the month before that, I was really spending a lot of time on some other highlighters. But that's all I have left. The more I use this product, the more I love it. This is an amazing highlighter. It just looks so beautiful. People refer to this as a subtle highlight, and I think that gives it the impression that it's not very glowy. This is an extremely glowy product, but there's something about it that looks unbelievably natural on my skin. And I think that's where the subtle comes in, because of how natural it looks. But it's glowy. It's definitely glowy, but it's a natural glow, and it's amazing. So that's it for the update on all the products that I'm currently working on in this project. I am so excited to have 2 empties for this month, but I think that if I play my cards right, I could have 4 empties by next month's update, which is crazy. Let me show you what they are really quick. I think I could finish this Sweet Watermelon. I think I could finish my Laura Geller bronzer. I think I could finish this Olay Moisturizer. And I think I could finish the eyeshadow that is here for A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The eyeshadow in column G up here. That would be 4 less products in this project. I am so excited. I feel like things are really getting going here now, and I love it. So we will see what happens over the next month. I will meet you back here in about 30 days to tell you how I did with those 4 products and the rest of the ones that I'm working on. But that is it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.